Welcome back to Legacy Unfiltered, where we talk life, culture, and legacy completely unfiltered. I'm Mariah.
And I'm Tamara, and today we're getting into one of our favorite topics, the glow up.
We're talking about who's having the best glow up right now, whether it's a celebrity, athlete, or influencer, and what makes a real glow up stand out.
Because let's be honest, a glow up isn't about a new hair or body transformation, it's that energy shift. It's when someone's peace, confidence, and purpose start showing on the outside.
Grab your matcha, your iced coffee, or your journal. It's time to talk transformation. This is Legacy Unfiltered.
So, it's November. We're almost at the end of the year, and it has been wild, has it not? This
Ins-
year has been wild.
Insanely wild.
It's been crazy. But I love that over the past few months, we have seen so many people just really come out of themselves.
Yeah.
And I think for a person, especially as we are all in our transition mode, glow ups are like obvious. You can actually see when a person has decided to just to evolve, to take a turn, and to really make changes in their life. And that's what I love to see. I love it when it is visible, even though sometimes we can't because some things are personal. I feel like when you see a person just coming out of either a challenge or overcoming something, it is so inspiring to see someone just glow up right before your eyes.
Yes,
Love
yes,
that.
yes. And the glow up really starts, we talk about the physical aspects of the glow up, but it really starts internally.
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities and athletes and influencers and people that we see physically on a day to day have been inspiring me through their glow up transformations. And I think it's only right for us to shout out some of our favorite public figures who we could physically see having a glow up, right?
And
So
there are many, right?
there
Like
are
there
many.
are many. There are so many.
Yes, but for the sake of time, we're each gonna shout out one celebrity who we see having an inspiring glow up. And for me, I am picking Blac Chyna. Blac Chyna's transformation, or as she now prefers to be known, Angela White, is one of the most powerful glow ups we've seen lately because it's more about self realization than just a new look. Over the past year, she's reversed several cosmetic procedures, dissolved her fillers, and reduced her implants, saying she wanted to get back to her natural self. And beyond the physical changes, she's been really vocal about prioritizing her mental and spiritual and physical health, which I love. And you can tell she's been hitting the gym, embracing her strength training, and just finding peace and simplicity. And I think her journey represents what a true inside out glow up looks like. And it's not about chasing a beauty standard, but it's about reclaiming her identity and redefining what confidence means. And I think the most powerful thing about her journey is her honesty. She even said, I'm just changing everything about me. It's a dead end, and all that stuff is a dead end. And I know I'm worth way more than that, which I think is incredible. And it
Oh.
just really alludes to her growth and her alignment. And that's the kind of glow up that really has inspired me. And it's one rooted in purpose, healing, and self respect.
Very cool.
You are inspiring so many people, especially myself.
We meet her. We were at an event in California, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was doing a pop-up shop for my skincare brand at the time, and she had her pop-up shop. I think it's Lavish, the lash eyelash,
Some
and she walked through, and I don't think we said hi, but I saw her from a distance. But just again to see her evolution and who she is today and her core values and just her what she aligns with today where she was even 5, 10 years ago is beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. Or I remember her just going through. I do remember because I you watch people
Yeah.
But I do recall her just going through the crowd and being very personable and just cool. And she doesn't owe anything to anybody, but it was something that stood out to me when I saw her. She was working. She had her business there and she was
Yes.
very hands-on and talking to the people, and I was really inspired by that. Also, I felt like she took it seriously and I really appreciated that. You know what I mean? So, shout out to her. I love seeing her and her baby online. They're so cute together. So, yeah, shout out to her and all the best to her.
Yes, absolutely. So who is your
Yeah.
person that you would pick that is
When we were going through this, I was trying to think of somebody that was just standing out to me. And I'm going to give it to the bad boy of NBA, Mr. Allen Iverson.
Mm,
So it's a wild card, right? But
mhm.
I followed him a long time ago. He's a part of our growing up. You know what I'm saying? I had an Allen Iverson poster on my wall growing up.
I think we all
Um,
I,
okay, the braids, the bad boy, the braids and the jewelry. He was always so cool to me. But we know that everybody has a journey. But like recently, we've been watching his special on Prime, and I just inspired by his career and just all the things he had to go through, his relationship with his mother and his siblings and his family. You don't know these things until you have something, and it's like a three-part series. So if you haven't watched it, I seriously suggest just to check it out because it really gives a really great snapshot of his life, his career, his ups and his downs. And he's been visiting on different podcasts talking about what he's doing now. And I just think it's a beautiful redemption story. And even if, and maybe redemption isn't the word, but it's just a great, I'm just happy to see where he is now. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been another way.
yeah.
But he's been a strong figure in our culture, and he's continuing to do that. And everything he's talking about now is just so positive. But he's always been that guy. I've always been a fan of him. So it was just really inspiring to see. He had me in tears. Some of the stories he tells, and just his closeness to his mother in itself. And we knew that coming up because he would always talk about his mom and his aunties and stuff. But like hearing her story and how there was one thing where he said, "My mother told me I could do anything I wanted to do, and I believed her." And then looking at her and just the relationship, it's a beautiful love story to see between family, basketball, and our culture. So huge glow up. He probably doesn't even he's probably like, a glow up, what? But yeah, I
Men can glow up as well. That's
they
the
can glow up
right.
too.
Men
And I
can
just
glow up. Yes.
yeah, he looks great. He looks great. He looks healthy. And I was just inspired just by his story. So
Good. So what's the name of the documentary on Netflix so
it's
that
called Allen Iverson. I think, and it's spelled cool. I think his number is intertwined into his last name, but it's on
oh,
Prime. I think
awesome.
it's called Allen Iverson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look it up. But yeah, it's cool. Okay, so we talked about Blac Chyna and Allen Iverson's glow up. So when was your glow up period, or are you in it?
I will always say that I am in a glow up era. I think every day is an opportunity for me to try and glow up even more. But 3 to 5 years ago, I started my glow up journey with therapy. I am a huge advocate for therapy and counseling and trying to get that inner work done and healing things that you didn't think needed to be healed and old traumas, things like that. So that started for me about 3 to 5 years ago. And at the time, I was struggling with my acne. I had really bad acne, like really bad acne. I'm not even going to show pictures. I might one day, but you could just tell there was a lot going on in my world. And so I needed to do a lot of internal healing. I changed my diet even more. I've been a vegan for the past, what, 5, 6, 7 years, but I just really cut down on a lot of sugars and just making sure I consumed more water and just creating an atmosphere that was filled with more peace. But it really started when I decided to take that first step and go into therapy to do inner work. And then I started to see a lot of physical changes with my skin and my body and my hair, and a lot of things began to flourish. But every single day I am on my glow up journey because it never stops. The evolution always continues. So
It's a working document. It's
it is.
always going to be
Yes, it is.
in process,
It
right?
is. Yes. What about you?
I'm going to say, of course, the evolution is always going to continue. I've always been evolving these past, just forever. We're always going to keep evolving. But I can say a general change that I felt within myself is when I just decided to transition out of working for other people. That was rough because when you've been working since you're 12, and then the glow up is me betting on myself, which I'm going to be honest, I haven't always done that. And so when I started learning to bet on myself and to really trust what I know, trust everything that is inside of me and that it is enough and it will take me through and through, that to me was a click that had to happen in my mind. And as soon as that happened, I felt an immediate shift in my attitude. I felt an immediate shift in my stress levels. I'm poorer. When you have a 9 to 5, you have this, but mentally, I just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't myself. I didn't feel like myself. But when I crossed over to working for myself and to doing, I feel so much better. And I love that for me because for so long I was afraid to do it. Now, not to say I might not get a little something, something in because of the economy is the economy and
Yeah.
how it is. But
Yes.
at least now I know that I can do it. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah, I think we can all agree that a glow up is something that men and women deal with on a day to day basis. And it's a beautiful
It,
part of our everyday journey. And I love seeing before and afters. I'm a sucker for that. So whenever, and it doesn't matter like fitness, when it comes to skincare, hair, I'm the first person to Google a before and after photo because I love it. I love transformations. And again, I will always say this, transformations start internally and then you're able to see what it is physically,
Mhm.
maybe some time. Because I hate that people will look at a physical transformation and think it happens overnight because it doesn't. Because sometimes you don't see it, right? A lot of the times it could take internal work and internal healing for years before you start to physically see it on the outside. So just because you can't physically see it doesn't mean that you're not glowing or evolving.
Right. We
So
don't see the B, C, D, E, F, G. We only see A and
exactly,
Z.
exactly. So moral of the story, keep going. Every day
Yeah.
is a new opportunity to glow up and to grow and evolve, but keep going, don't stop. Okay, it's time for glow up or grow up. We're talking real life moves, not people. From flexing on your ex to praying through your healing era, it's giving evolution, or do we still have lessons to learn? Let's find out. All right, T, ready?
Okay.
You got your list ready?
I got it. I
So
got
it's
it.
either glow up, so you'll give me a scenario, a behavior, and we get to decide whether that is part of your glow up, your evolution, or do you need to just grow up?
Oh,
This is rapid fire, so it's just quick.
okay.
Okay. Okay, so you ask me yours, and then I'll ask you the same ones and
Okay.
see if we have the same. Okay, because it's rapid fire.
Okay. So glow up or grow up, the silent treatment.
Grow up.
Diagnosing people with popular phrases like gaslighting and narcissists without proper professional diagnosis.
If you would have asked me this a year or two ago, I would say that's a glow up, girl, because everyone's a narcissist out here. But after my personal evolution, I would say we can grow up. We can get professional advice.
Okay. What about ghosting?
You can grow up.
Flexing on your ex.
Always a glow up. Always a glow up.
Moving in silence.
Glow up.
Therapy and prayer.
Always a glow up.
Fake positivity.
Grow up. Fake. Because you don't have to be fake. Fun. Grow up.
Nothing's, we don't need anything fake. And
Yeah.
lastly, identifying red flags.
In a relationship, for me, I feel like that's a glow up. Yeah, I say that's a glow up. I
So
don't
if
think,
you're not in a relationship, it's not the same?
yeah, I guess it's the same thing. I think it depends on the context. And if you're
Mm-hmm.
someone who is constantly trying to find a red flag, I think you
Mm.
need to do some inner healing. But if you see it and you're like, ooh, that's a red flag, I think that's part of your glow up. Because I know me
Yeah.
personally, I've missed a lot of red flags because I just
Or
have.
you knew they were red flags and you just went on, you just went
Exactly.
through, you powered through it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think
Okay.
depending on the situation, it could be either or, but in my stage of evolution, glow. It's a glow up.
In your glow up, you were
Yes.
not ignoring red flags. Good for
Absolutely
you.
not. I acknowledge it, I see it, and we learn how to deal with it and keep moving forward.
I love that.
All right, so let's do you. All right, ready?
Okay.
Silent treatment.
Grow up.
Diagnosing people with popular phrases like narcissist, gaslighting.
Okay, grow up.
Yes! Ghosting.
Ghosting, definitely glow up.
It's a glow up for you, ghosting, setting boundaries.
Listen, sometimes there's nothing else to be
To
said.
say, that's true.
I don't have anything else
That's
to
true.
say. There's
Yeah,
nothing else. We're not going to go in a circle. I'm not going back
yeah.
and forth. I'm ghosting you. Sorry.
Boundaries is a glow up. Yeah, glow up.
That's it.
Okay. Flexing on your ex. There's a pause for
Go, girl, flexing on
you
him? Like,
flexing on your ex, like what Kayla Nicole did. Sorry.
you just gonna call her out?
Glow up.
Okay, glow up. Glow.
Okay.
Glow, darling. Glow.
Silent moves, moving in silence.
Glow.
Yes,
Definitely
always.
glow.
Therapy and prayer.
Glow. Beaming.
Love it.
Shining.
Fake positivity or acting.
Grow up.
Yeah, grow up. And
I
then,
can't stand fake positivity.
yeah, I
Sorry.
hate that too because it's like just girl or guy, go
Be
on.
real. If you don't
Be
like
real.
me, then you don't
Yeah,
like me. It's fine.
yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
Identifying red flags.
Definitely, yes, glow. We're identifying and moving. Yes,
Yeah, glow
yes,
up. Okay.
absolutely.
Yay! And then people in the comments who are watching, you let us know what you think is a glow up, grow up. If you have some more
Yes.
to add, just add them. Okay, so it's time for our small business shout out. Every week we highlight a brand or business that's out here grinding, creating, and inspiring. Because when one of us wins, we all win.
All right. Hi, Courtney.
Hello. Thank you for
So,
having me.
oh, it's our pleasure. It's time for our small business shout out. So, I have with me my dear friend, Courtney Wiggins, who is a producer. She has all these amazing accolades, but she is a children's book writer. Courtney, we want to know, how did you pivot from being a newsroom producer to a children's book author?
My heart has always wanted to write children's books, and I had asked God, please give me the vision, the gift to write a book. And so I was stuck for a minute, and then He gave me the words, and I put the words on paper, and now it's a book. And so I'm very happy for the transition.
Awesome. So, how did you come up with this superhero idea? Did you
It
have the
came
book? Can we see it?
Yes, I have the book, The Coolest
Look at how
Superhero
cute.
Crew. Yes. One day, I woke up out of my sleep and God was like, you can write about this. Because I didn't have an idea of what I wanted to write about. I just knew I wanted to write. I wanted to impact children. And so He gave me the words and I just started going to work. I didn't even stop. Like everything, every thought, everything that was in my heart just came out. And that's how I came up with the coolest superhero crew. Because you can really write about anything, but it's a special gift when God says, listen, this is the vision that I have. Write this, write about this.
Are you one of those kind of people that have a little notepad next to your bed
I
or your
do
phone? Do
because
you?
sometimes I'll wake up really early in the morning and I just never know if God is going to give me an idea and that I need to write it. Because sometimes I have had ideas and I'm like, okay, I'll just go to sleep and I'll write about it early in the morning when I get up and forgot. So I do
Mhm.
sleep with my Bible and my notepad next to my bed.
Okay. So I see that you are really firm in your faith. How does your faith help you in your transitional periods? When you're going from either career to career, transition to transition, how does faith play a role in that?
A big role because just like Peter, sometimes you got to step outside the boat and you definitely don't want to do it at the wrong time or make the wrong turns. And so for me, it's very important to have my faith because I want to be in alignment with God. I don't want any pushback because I was doing things on my own term, my own way, or my own will.
So you have this beautiful book out. It's on Amazon. What are your hopes for the book? What would you, if you could have it your way and could just create your day centered around this book, what would you have it do? Would you put it in schools? Would you put it on tour? What are some of the dreams you have for your book?
There is no limit. I know people say the sky's the limit. There's no limit. I want my book to impact children. So, yes, I want my book to be in schools. I want my book to be in libraries and bookstores. I want my book to be in the hands of children and also adults. I want my book everywhere because for me, it's about ministry, it's about kingdom building.
Awesome. So, where should we go to find the book? And tell us about what you have coming up next. I know you have something under your sleeve. You're always up to something, Courtney.
So people can purchase my book on Amazon.com, and I'm also working on my website to have it there so that people can buy it directly. And I am having a book signing on November 22nd in the Indianapolis area. So if you live in Indianapolis, come out and visit me. Get the book. I'll have copies there, but you can also purchase it on Amazon and then come and get it signed, and it's for girls and boys. I know that my book signing flyer has a lot of pink and purple, but it's for boys too and adults as well. I want to come and meet with you all, talk and read the book. And yes, and I also am working on merchandise for my books, shirts and stickers. So that'll be available soon as well.
Well, that's cool. So, how old is your heroine in your book?
She's 5. She's 5. And then I also have a lot of different ages because everybody can be impacted by someone. And my newest quote is behind every great child is an amazing hero. There are children who inspire me. There are adults who continue to inspire me. But Coco is really my hero because she's looking for people in unexpected ways, in unexpected places. She's looking for people who don't wear capes every day. She's looking for people who can really show up for her when she can't show up for herself. And to me, she takes on a brave new scope of the world.
Awesome. So, if you could go back to 5-year-old Courtney and talk to her, what would you say?
Woo! What would I say to a 5-year-old Courtney? Believe in yourself. Don't ever shrink yourself. We hear it all the time from our parents. Don't shrink yourself down. But sometimes we do that to fit in with people. And I've always been a young girl who has had a heart for the people. And I would say to 5-year-old Courtney, do not shrink yourself down and believe in yourself. And whoever loves you and wants to be your friend, they'll be there. You don't have to force it. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to chase because what is for you.
Ooh, that was a word for the 5-year-olds and the adults. Where you are loved. Oh, I love
Yes.
that. That's a
And not
great
just
way to,
tolerated, but loved.
but loved and
Yes.
cared for. I love that. Thank you,
Yes.
Courtney. Thank you so much.
You.
You have been just a bright light, and we appreciate you coming on this segment. Everybody, go out to Amazon.com to get Courtney's book. Also, stay tuned for her website. Courtney, how can we reach you on social media?
I am at the original Courtney on Instagram. And also, there is an Instagram for my book, The Coolest Superhero Crew.
So if you get the book, make sure you tag Courtney and you tag the place that
Yes.
you have it or take it, or if you give it to your kiddos or friends or your adults. Courtney, thank you for being a shining light in the world. And we appreciate you. Everybody, don't forget to subscribe for Born to the Game podcast. We are everywhere. Just look us up. But don't
Thank you
forget to
so much
like
for
and
having me.
subscribe and share. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And if you have a small business that you want us to shout out, please just DM us or message us, and we are happy to highlight. We are all about small businesses. Courtney, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's episode of Legacy Unfiltered. I'm Mariah,
And I'm Tamara.
and we'll see you next time on Legacy Unfiltered. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and even ask us some more questions in the comments for our Ask Ryan T segment.
Absolutely. Submit,
Submit,
submit.
submit. Thank you guys.